Right, grade 11's good day, and today we're going to look at word forms, right? How to create an electronic form in a Word document. And you can see here we have a Word document that has a number of things that we want people to select. Okay, so the idea of the electronic form is that you can email a form like this to someone. They can open it, they can select whatever they want to. Here you can see I can tick the relevant courses. They can then save it and send it back to you. But how do we do that? What do we need with that? You can see generally we have normal text that's here, right? Normal text that's here. The only difference are these little buttons over here. Here where I can choose an item. I can enter some text over there. I can click, to enter an email address. And here I can, select these items as well. These are known as content controls. And in order to get access to these, you need to have the developer tab open, or activated, right? So if I go to file and I go down to options and I go to customize ribbon, this is where I can make my developer tab display. Okay, so if you don't see it, this is where you go to click OK, your developer tab is there. Then you have a number of these controls over here. Now I know some will say, you can use these content controls. Others, they recommend that you use the legacy form content controls. Whatever you've been advised to do, people, this is where you're going to do it, right? So this is what your content controls looks like. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to open up another one. Here you can see competition. So if I go to this item here, you can see this is obviously a drop down box, right? And if I click on that, you can see it's got a little heading that says age there. The weight, I can enter that I'm weighing 456 kilos, my cell phone number, all these different things. So how do I actually go about doing that? Well, let's look at another example. Over here, I'm going to go up to my developer tab and I'm going to go up to a few of these items. So up here, you have a rich text content control and a plain text. Now, the only difference is that with your rich text content control, you are really wanting people to enter information that can be formatted. Okay, so when I click on that and I go up here to the properties, I can actually say, well, this is where, let's say, the person's name has to go in, right? The tag, let's just say in over there. Let's say I'm going to leave the color, user style format. And we can just say the default. We can create a new style if we want to as well. Let's just select anything over here. Click OK. Content control cannot be deleted. Okay, so I can lock that if I want to, and then I can click OK. And you can see there the name comes up so people know where to enter their name. Okay, so now all the person has to do, it's going to click anywhere. If they need to enter something, they can go here, click on it. They say, okay, the name should go in there. And I'm going to type my name in there, John Smith. And you can see what happens when I do that, because this content control was already formatted according to a particular style. This one over here has been formatted to a different style. Okay, so that's one of my content controls. I'm just going to delete that. Then I'm going to pop in another one. This content control is for a picture. So with this, when you click on that, it's going to ask you to insert a picture. I'm going to delete that one. Sorry, just click on that, delete the whole thing. You can see you've got a number of items here. You've got a checkbox, right, where people can go and click on over there to select an item. You'll obviously insert this wherever you need it to be. And then we've got the last two that I'm going to look at, which is a combo box and a drop-down list content box. So I'm going to click on combo box and you can see choose an item. There's obviously nothing in there. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go up to my properties and I'm going to say choose from the list. And over here is where I can then go and add items. So I'm going to display this. Let's see what I can choose. I'm going to say chocolates, biscuits, and milk. Okay, you can see the order that I've got it in. I'm going to click OK. There's my name, choose from the list. And when they click on that, there are the relevant items. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the properties quickly. And you can see if this is obviously what's going to display on top. If I remove that and I click OK, you'll see it doesn't display here anymore. Right? It still says choose an item, but it doesn't display in the drop down box over here. Also, I can go and change the order. If I want to put biscuits first, again, I can format it, anything like that. But that's how I put in a drop-down list. And then you should be fine developing forms by actually using these content controls where individuals can then click on the relevant item to select whichever answer, from the choices that they have. And that's how we do word forms.